happens when one of boxing's greatest partnerships goes from glory to chaos? Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta "Tank" Davis were once an unstoppable duo in the ring, student and mentor, champion and promoter. But today, things are downright explosive. In the middle of Gervonta Davis's highly anticipated fight buildup against Lamont Roach, Floyd, and Tank are clashing like never before. And trust me, the drama is so wild, it's like a boxing match outside the ring. From public beef to heated press conferences, and now this? Floyd Mayweather attacked Tank during a private face-to-face that quickly spiraled out of control. We're about to break down what went down in this heated confrontation, how it connects to the ongoing Calvin Ford beef, and why Floyd is furious over Tank's sudden retirement plans. Oh, and don't forget, this all unfolds as the Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach press conference explodes into chaos. So, let's rewind to earlier this week. According to insiders, Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis had a private meeting to clear the air. Spoiler alert, it didn't go well. Floyd was already furious about two things: Tank's decision to retire after the Lamont Roach fight and his falling out with Calvin Ford. In this meeting, Floyd allegedly confronted Tank about burning bridges and disrespecting the people who built his career, but Tank wasn't having it. One source said Tank's been carrying a lot of anger toward Floyd for months now, and when Floyd started lecturing him, he snapped. Witnesses claim the argument quickly turned into a shouting match, with Floyd calling Tank ungrateful and Tank firing back, saying Floyd's been trying to control him for years. And then, the unthinkable happened. Floyd reportedly shoved Tank in frustration, and Tank retaliated by throwing a punch. Security had to step in before things escalated further, but let's just say, the damage was already done.
I killed you. You crazy? I know the fuck this nigga playing with.
Now, let's talk about Calvin Ford, because this drama definitely connects to him.
Calvin Ford, what does he mean to you when you hear that name? What does he mean when you first hear that?
A father. Father. And then he's one of the guys that held a lot of this, like, this whole family together. Him with Kenny, but for sure, like, them two, they held the whole camp together, for sure.
Wouldn't be here without him? Would you say that? Without Calvin?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be here without him. Just off of the fact of when I was coming to the gym, I was getting that love that I ain't have at home type stuff. So it was always like, Calvin, saying I walked through the gym, Calvin, like, looking for him type stuff.
He told me he used to come to the gym and you'd be outside, sleep in front of the gym, in front of the door.
Yeah, I used to run from I go to school, and then from school, I go straight to the gym, don't tell my grandma or nothing.
For those who don't know, Calvin Ford was Tank's longtime coach and a father figure to him in the boxing world. But after Ford decided to help train Floyd for his next exhibition fight, Tank cut ties with him.
Another thing I want to touch on is the Floyd situation. You know, Floyd is Floyd. That's like I say, Tank is Tank, man. But at the end of the day, you know, the man is chasing greatness. And you should be supporting that. I always tell you that. You should be supporting that, you know. It's a rocky road that we see what's going on. Just pay attention, man. The story's gonna be built itself. You know, but again, that's how you burn bridges. Somebody said they say the true colors of a person is coming out, man. 'Cause they can't stand it, you know. Calm is I don't like using that word calm, you know, but our Lord knows. He knows. He knows. He knows.
So why would Calvin Ford, who has always stood by Tank's side, make this sudden jump? Ford has been surprisingly quiet about it, but insiders reveal that he sees this as a unique opportunity for his career.
Roger never got Trainer of the Year when Floyd was Fighter of the Year. Yeah. His dad never got Trainer of the Year. So, you know, I've been openly expressing that. And I think it's time that Calvin gets his just due.
Yeah. Floyd's empire is massive, and joining Mayweather Promotions opens doors to more fighters, more visibility, and a shot at bigger matches than he could have ever imagined.
So his lifestyle, he may be friends with the guy that fights that fights in the main event, but he can't live the same lifestyle that the main event fighter lives.
But this isn't just about leveling up in his career. Word on the street is Ford might be feeling some type of way about Tank, especially after all the chaos lately. From legal drama to courtroom appearances and Tank's roller coaster personal life making headlines.
Goodbye.
You got handcuffs.
Hey, the little one inside.
You don't gotta ask me about it.
Well, we need to make sure she's with somebody.
She's okay. She's with somebody.
Okay, listen, I get you that you're upset, but we can't just say.
Tank felt betrayed, saying Ford chose Floyd over him. And to make matters worse, Ford recently joined Mayweather Promotions, which Tank views as the ultimate betrayal. At the same time, Floyd sees this as a slap in the face. He's told the media that Tank is too emotional and letting personal issues ruin his career. During their heated confrontation, Floyd reportedly brought up the Calvin Ford situation, accusing Tank of being immature and letting his ego get in the way of business.
That's how he feels. If he's upset with me over me being good to him, over me helping him, he can be upset.
I mean, that's
I'm
fair.
not mad at him though.
Right.
He's entitled to be upset.
Tank's response? He called Floyd a hypocrite, claiming Floyd's the one who's been interfering in his career ever since he left Mayweather Promotions.
Set you off that you was like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause I feel like y'all got, I would say love, hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He feel as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro. Yeah. That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of the deal.
He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing it.
This is exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Tank, don't cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
You'll see. It's gonna come out.
If the Calvin Ford fallout wasn't enough to shake things up, Tank's sudden retirement plans sent shockwaves through the boxing world.
25 is at the next year. I'm out of it.
After our second fight. You're out of it?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate on that?
Out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
Just last week, Tank announced that 2025 will be the last year of his career.
Are you retiring?
What trash?
What changed? What made you?
Trash, garbage.
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything? Can you give us where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford and or Leonard Edelby usually they're around to
you think you might be gaining love for it though? You never know. Like you say, you got to swap today.
But nobody was more upset than Floyd. Sources say Floyd feels personally insulted by Tank's decision, seeing it as another act of rebellion against him. In the heated confrontation, Floyd allegedly accused Tank of quitting and wasting his potential. And then there's the upcoming fight with Lamont Roach that's gaining all sorts of reaction.
The fact that Lamont Roach is as familiar with Tank Davis as he is, it goes beyond them fighting in the amateurs. They've spent time in camp together. He's been around Tank. He's seen Tank up close and personal, whether he's in the ring with them or not. That matters. When you know a guy's rhythm, when you know their speed, when you know what they're thinking, that changes everything, you know? Saying all this to say that because I know we got a lot of people. It don't matter. When he get hit, he going to sleep. Just wait for it. This might be a fight until he gets hit. And again, he's tasted that before. So if he gets hit and he doesn't go away, we got a fight on our hands, you know? I think it's a good fight. I think that there's better fights for Tank Davis, but this is a good fight for him.
This matchup has been hyped as one of the biggest events of the year. Instead of building excitement, the press conference turned into absolute chaos.
They talking, but you know how it's gonna get. A real machine. You know how it's gonna get. A real one.
It was supposed to be a standard pre-fight press conference to hype up Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach, scheduled for March 1st, 2025.
Just overall being something that he's not been in the ring with. I'm the total package, and honestly, sometimes I think he doubts himself. But I'm a competitor, and I feel like I'm the best. So I'm assured.
When he talks about you not bringing your family, what goes through your mind when you hear him say that?
I ain't worried about that.
The room was packed, fans buzzing, cameras rolling. Just another day in the world of boxing. And you just know when Tank's in the room, shots were gonna get fired.
And I promise you, you better lead them home. You better lead the females home. On my mother, you better lead the females home and the kids. On my mother.
Yeah,
now watch this.
They gonna
now
be
watch.
There. They gonna be
now
there.
watch. Now watch.
What's different from 10 minutes ago when you said that?
You know how when they told you say how like I posed for Lomachenko, right? Mm-hmm. And like how he said like he was retired and things like that. I feel as though like we've been in it so long that we are getting tired of it. Like we've been beating our body up so long, but it be like situations like just now, like when he talking that spark the plug again.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Takes for you? Is that all it takes? Just a little comment?
Nah, but that's what I want though. I don't want you to fight me like you saying you're going out.
It always go like this. It always go like this.
Nah, what I'm
always
saying,
get the
you just said you feel like you going out.
And they go to sleep.
I don't want you to feel like you going out.
I'm telling you.
Lamont Roach didn't hold back either. Yep, this presser got heated for sure.
Why was it so easy when he fought Frank Martin?
Frank Martin was inexperienced and nervous. You know, it is what it is. It's going to be a different fight when I'm in there. He's going to be a different fighter when he's fighting me.
What's your game plan?
Whoop his ass. I'm always looking for a knockout. No matter what, I'm always prepared for 12 rounds. But I'm always looking for a knockout, and if I get the chance, I'm going to try to knock his head off.
All the trash talking is going to lead up to an epic battle this coming March. Both guys are locked in and ready to go.
Beat his ass.
You can't do shit. Wait.
For real. So I better be quiet.
I don't give a fuck if y'all was quiet, if y'all was loud.
They got the whole hood over there,
Tank.
like twisted up. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Y'all can do whatever
I don't
y'all
care about
want.
none of
My
that.
mother, he can't stop nothing over here.
None of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna f him up.
Not at all. Never. Nothing's gonna get f***ed up over here. What do I look like getting f***ed up?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
That shit ain't never gonna stop nothing over here.
And he gonna pay for it. I guarantee he pay for it.
I can't.
I guarantee it.
Calm down. Calm down, brother.
Come to the fight. Come to the fight.
They probably gonna get you fucked up. Look, fool. Hey, fool. This me and you, fool. This me and you, fool.
Tank.
This me and you, fool. Don't worry about them. They might get you. They gonna trick you out your spot. They gonna trick you out your spot, fool. Don't worry about them.
Come on, stop. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know how I'm coming. Y'all know how I'm coming. So stop it. Y'all gonna make it hard for him. That's what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna make it hard for him.
Lamont Roach isn't exactly thrilled about Tank's retirement talk. To him, it's a slap in the face. A bold statement that Tank doesn't see him as a real threat.
Tank says that he's going to retire at the end of next year. Do you think he has one foot out the door?
Yeah, for sure. I think that was a mistake for him to say that, especially in front of me. So, you know, I'm going to just take advantage of him and show him why he shouldn't have said that or why he shouldn't be contemplating that.
Roach is stepping into that ring with one mission: to derail Tank's retirement plans and leave a mark on his legacy. But Tank's confidence says it all. He's already counting this fight as a walk in the park.
My whole family is from DC. My whole family, like my entire family.
Don't bring them. Don't bring them.
For what?
Don't bring them. I'm telling you,
they gonna celebrate with me.
Don't bring them.
It's gonna be a party on your floor.
I'm gonna let y'all know something. His father was up here shaking on the what's the name? He was shaking on the
Pops.
On my kids, he was shaking on this thing. On my kids, he was shaking.
Don't say, bro.
That's cap. What I'm about to say?
How you gonna say it's cap? And
it gotta be.
You gonna say it's cap? I'm watching them.
Gotta be. Hey,
somebody lying.
Good.
Hey.
Yeah, somebody lying. Hey. Somebody lying.
Hey.
Okay, Tank.
However, let's be real for a minute. This is really Tank's last year. Then he should be fighting someone like Shakur Stevenson and not Lamont Roach. There are definitely better fights out there for Tank.
I know Lamont Roach, but you know, when you're looking at Shakur Stevenson, when you're looking at, you know, these other fighters that he should really be fighting, you know, he don't want to do them fights. He wants to retire.
Yeah.
So don't come and but don't come and come at me. Yeah. And go, oh yeah, let's give it all, you know, very big bollocks, and go, oh yeah, let's give him some stick, and then make out like we want the fight, and then we send an offer over, and then you fight for 15 million, and yet you fight Lamont Roach. Don't do all that. Do you know what I mean?
It was a real offer. That was true then.
It was a real offer. We offered. I said, listen, you keep talking shit. My promoter's gonna get back to you in 48 hours. 50 minutes. Initial offer sent over. You know, but was it Unquell didn't let him out to play? His boss didn't let him out. That's it. So he wants to talk about 50 million. First offer.
There was room to negotiate.
Of course there was. But he's an idiot. I don't even know if he knows what negotiating means.
Yep. Say goodbye to the Shakur fight.
And then you hope Tank. I know he's announced that he's retiring at the end of 2025. I don't know if you believe that or not, but
I don't know. I thought he was very sincere. You know, I mean, like sometimes the hunt,
fed up with,
maybe, but boxing can do that to you, I think, in general. So I think that maybe he wants to do something different with his life. We can only look after our own, and that's Shakur Stevenson. And for me, Schofield, Zepeda, Tank. That's the plan for 2025. And if we were to do that, I think Shakur against Tank is one of the best fights in boxing. Two unbelievable fighters.
So, what's really going on here? At its core, this feud isn't just about boxing, it's about control, respect, and legacy. Tank feels like Floyd has been trying to control his career for years, while Floyd sees Tank as someone who's throwing away his potential.
When Floyd left Bob Arum, it's good for them to do it and become their own boss. And then if another guy does it, it's not good for the sport. He's disloyal. And what's wrong with Tank saying he want to be his own boss? And honestly, I've been there. The relationship between them two is very toxic. It's a toxic relationship. It's up and down and up and down. And I'm not going to elaborate everything that I know, but it's a very toxic relationship. And that's why when I tweet stuff, I don't tweet often, but when I tweet, I may fire off 50 tweets in the day. And that's why when I tweeted certain things about the relationship, Tank retweeted it because he knows. Like, I'm not just gonna say what it is. It's a very toxic relationship. It's back and forth. And I think it will serve him best to go and be his own boss.
The Calvin Ford drama only made things worse, with both sides feeling betrayed. And Tank's sudden retirement plans? That's the ultimate curveball, leaving everyone, including Floyd, wondering what's next.
You know, while he mentioned being retired, he also seems like he's got a plan before retirement, which I appreciate. Listen, man, life is about planning. And if anything, consider that a part of his plan. He knows what he wants to do, and he knows what he's trying to do before he gets out of here. You know, at the same time, like Terrence, for instance, I don't talk to Terrence about retirement. He'll ask me sometimes, like, how you feel, how is that kind of stuff. I try not to be overly excited about it. I'm excited as heck to be retired. But when it comes to Terrence, it's my boy. What I can is put bugs in his ear, in his head about wanting to be retired, because I know once the closer you get to wanting to be there, the closer you are to there and further away from actual competition, you know. So Tank, you know, while he mentioned being retired, he also seems like he's got a plan before retirement, which I appreciate.
As for the upcoming fight with Lamont Roach, it's clear that Tank has a lot to prove, not just to his fans, but to himself. With all this drama swirling around him, the question is, can Tank stay focused long enough to win?
Tank Davis.
Bad dude. See, what I like about Tank is Tank brings something different. You know, back in the days, everybody had something. Muhammad Ali was a mover boxer, George was a puncher, Ernest Shaver was a puncher. Everybody had something they brought to the table. Larry Holmes had a jab. Mike Weaver had overhand right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has something. That division now is full, and Tank having to be the knockout guy of the division. He the one with the main knockout power. Garcia has it too, but Tank got that real knockout power that, like, if Tank hit one of them clean, usually they gonna have a problem. So it's like, I like Tank. Every now and then, I think when he knows he can beat somebody, he probably don't lock in as hard, but I think when they bring challenges, he locks in. Yeah,
he fights to the level of his competition. He was doing that a lot.
And he got to be careful of that.
2 fights ago, he was really doing that.
You feel me? So you got to be careful of that, because if you come in and think somebody is not at your level and you underestimate them, it can get you beat. So that's the only thing I think you got to be careful of. Other than that, Tank is a really good fighter.
If Tank wins against Lamont Roach, it could solidify his legacy and give him the perfect ending to his career if he truly plans to retire. But if he loses, that's a whole different story.
He may or may not fight guys like Shakur or Devin. What would his legacy be then in your eyes?
I think his legacy will be in his time, which he need to be respected for, that Tank did what most of the greats did in their time. One ballot, as far as I'm concerned, Hall of Famer. So based on that, in his time, as far as his era, where it was loaded with fighters or fights and fighters that, you know, could afford each other and they didn't. Every era has that same situation. I don't think that ever gonna go away or ever would be something dismissed from eras of conversation. But I think Tank Davis, you know, understand his path and going to go by what he feels. Hey, he's young still, might change his mind, who knows? Something might happen in the next 1 or 2 fights where there's an automatic repeat or rewind of something spectacular on his way out.
As for Floyd, he's already hinted at possibly stepping back into the ring himself. Some fans are even speculating that Floyd could use Tank's retirement as an opportunity to shift the spotlight back onto himself. So, that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.